Hey everybody, in today's video I am doing a reset of our bathroom closet. I could not be more excited to have this project done. I have been looking at this closet wanting to tackle it for months, and today's the day. So I finally got this back organized and under control, and it is just so nice. So I am starting with emptying out the closet. I am taking everything out, tossing anything that is immediately trash. You know, there's boxes that just had a couple of things in them. I was able to take those out and put them in a basket and just throw the box away. So I am doing that. I have my little beauty organizer there. I have first aid kit right here. I am just sort of beginning to organize a little bit, but mostly just pulling everything out and tossing anything that I immediately see that needs to go. I cannot believe how many boxes were in here that had one or two little small items in them. For instance, I have my facial cleanser that I purchased at Sam's, so it had like 3 or 4 in there. There was one left, and then this big, huge box. I was able to put that in my beauty organizer, toss the box. There were several items like that in here taking up a lot of space. So now I'm happy that I have that part done. I am moving on to actually cleaning the closet. This closet's so easy because of the wire shelving. There's really not anything to wipe down, so I'm giving it a good vacuum. Nothing like having a fresh, clean floor before I begin organizing and putting items back in here. I could not edit this out. The amount of times I had to literally leap over items. Look at this mess, you guys. This is everything that was in that closet. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe how much the closet holds, number one, and number two, how much we had in there. But this is the part when you look around and you're like, oh no, what have I done? That is when you're going to take a sip of your hydration drink like I did, or you're going to take a sip of coffee, you're going to turn on music, you're going to turn on your favorite YouTuber, you're going to turn on this right here, and you are going to get some motivation, get a little boost of energy, and start sorting. So next, I am putting things in piles, I'm sorting things into categories, and then I will place them back into their baskets. I do have several baskets that are for particular things. So this smaller one right here is for children's medicine. I like to keep it all grouped together so when we need something, I can go straight to that basket, grab it, and we're good to go. I'm just going through and tossing. There were a couple that literally had the tiniest drops left in there. I don't know why I was saving them. So I tossed those. There were a few that were expired that I tossed. And now I'm moving on to our first aid kit. So this is just a little Tupperware container that I've always kept Band-Aids and just other little first aid items. It is so convenient to have it all in one place, and I can just grab that out whenever we need it. But now I'm moving on to my second trash bag, as you can see that I just got set up, because the amount of trash in here was unbelievable. So just tossing things that probably needed to be tossed like 5 years ago. But you know what? Here we are today getting organized and tossing what needs to be tossed. There are a few things that we no longer need that I am giving to a family member if they need them. And then there are some beach towels and things like that you'll see coming up that I donate. So as you go through, just see what needs to be tossed. If there's something that someone else can use, you can gift to them. And if you have things you can donate, like towels and things like that, then go ahead. But here are my organizers. And right here, I have more like skincare type things and vitamins. This one is more of like cold and things like that. So I try to keep them organized by category in that way. We do store extra toilet tissue in here, so I am just organizing that, and that completes that part of this project. Next, I'm putting our towels back. First of all, this brown towel I have had since college, which was a very long time ago. I don't know why, I just love that towel. But I really do need new bath towels. I want to get like 10 or 12 new towels that are all the same color, all the same plush. I like them plush. So if you have some good towels, send me some recommendations, ones that hold up well in the wash. I've tried the Threshold and I liked those. I also saw some Brooks Brothers at Home Goods the other day that felt so good. So let me know in the comments what towels you like. But here is the closet, and look how much extra space I have once I was able to go through everything. It is so tidy. It is completely reset. I'm so happy with how it turned out. If you are just now, well, let's stop and look at the amount of trash, you guys. One bag is donation of some beach towels and things like that. The others are trash. This is wild. I cannot believe all of this was in that closet. But I wanted to say, if you are just now organizing a closet that you don't already have bins and things like that, I highly recommend organizing your medicine that way. It just really helps when you're looking for something, you're not going through everything. If I were buying the organizers again, which I didn't want to spend any money on this particular project, but if I were just now starting to organize a closet, or like when we first moved in is when I got those baskets, I would love to get like a little bit taller Tupperware containers and that have like a lid, like solid white that have a lid, and then use my Cricut to label them with like, you know, children's medicine, cold medicine, things like that. But it's like completely covered with the lid. I just think it would look so nice and clean in there. But I'm still so pleased with how this turned out, and I'm thankful for what we have. And so anyway, I hope this video gave you some inspiration for an area of your home that you've been avoiding, like I've been avoiding this closet. I hope it gives you the motivation to just tackle it. It really was not as daunting as I had thought it would be. So hopefully what you have in your home that you need to organize or reset will not be as daunting either. So hopefully this gives you some inspiration. So I did not do like a full bathroom clean or anything like this. This was strictly the bathroom closet reset, but I did want to show you all of the items put back up because I did show you in the middle of the video all of the things that I had pulled out. So I'm happy to say all of the items are back in there, or if it needed to be tossed or donated, that was handled as well. And then we've got a nice clean bathroom, a nice clean organized closet, and I'm looking forward to finding those towels and enjoying this newly organized space. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.